Welcome to Amazing Buys, where we discuss shopping, fragrance, and do reviews. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the notification bell, like and subscribe, and let's see what's new at Ulta. So Noyz has a new fragrance called Only Human. I cannot remember if I reviewed this or not, but I thought it was interesting because not only do they have the fragrances, but they have the solid perfumes as well. So this is what the bottle is looking like. This is what the solid perfume is looking like, and they both smell really good, guys. If you like warm vanilla, cozy, comforting scents, you will enjoy this. I do get a bit of rose in the background, which is a nice touch to it. Overall, I feel like this is one of their better fragrances. Up next, they had a display of Valentino fragrances, and I thought, why not compare the three? So they have Born in Roma Donna, Born in Roma Intense, and Born in Roma Extra Dose. So Born in Roma Donna is very nice. It's true to its notes, and it smells like it could be an everyday thing. The Intense version, it smells the same, but a little bit more stronger and muskier, and Extra Dose definitely smells like that rum, vanilla, and black currant. I like all three of these. This was very hard to choose. Honestly, I loved all three of these. Let me know in the comment section which one you like the best. So Kylie Jenner has come out with her newest fragrance. This is called Cosmic Intense. You can receive a free tote bag if you buy any of her perfumes, but this particular one has notes of star jasmine, blood orange, golden amber accord, benzoin, vanilla, and musk accord. This is very, very similar to the OG. I like the star fruit in there, and I'm guessing people like this because this display was practically wiped out. They do have a travel size version of this, and I'm glad they have the older two right underneath it to compare. So the only difference between this one and the OG is that it's muskier and sweeter. I would also say it's more warmer and powdery than the OG, but not too powdery. So I guess it depends if you lean more towards like a fresh scent or something warm, but not too much of a difference, guys. If you are into her makeup line, they do have lip butter on the display as well. Okay, guys, let's get into the Bridgerton fragrances because I was so excited to see this in stores. I talked about this in a previous short, so now I get to review these and rank them. The three scents are Dearest Tempting Peach, Dearest Rebel Vanilla, and Dearest Graceful Hydrangea. So these are going for $60 each. If you're into the travel sizes, these are going for $26. I do want to mention that the travel size boxes were so skinny. If you purchase the 1.6 ounce, you do get a free night mask. All right, let's get into this review. So first I'm going to do Dearest Rebel Vanilla. I was expecting this to be a blast of just a bunch of florals, to be honest, but I liked this one. This has notes of jasmine, rose, and vanilla. It starts off as a very pleasant vanilla. It's sweet, and I do detect the rose in there. And then by the dry down, it smells like a sweet jasmine vanilla mixture. I think they did a really good job on that. Dearest Graceful Hydrangea, I thought I would hate, but this one is actually very nice. It smells like a clean white floral scent. Emphasis on the clean part, which is why I feel like I could deal with the white floral. This has notes of black currant, hydrangea, and cedarwood. Cedarwood didn't really play a major role in this. I can detect the black currant. Like I said, that clean scent and the black currant is what made it tolerable for me. All right, for the last one is Dearest Tempting Peach, which is the one that I was most excited for. This has notes of mandarin, peach, and mango. I really thought I was gonna get more peach than anything, but even though it's not listed, there's definitely a floral in this. I would say I was a little bit let down because it smells more of like a floral peach, and I was getting a lot of the mandarin in there. The dry down is pretty much a very floral forward peach scent, so this was hard for me to decide which one would be the top fragrance, but I'm gonna go ahead and rank these. At first, I was trying to decide out of Tempting Peach and Rebel Vanilla which one would be number one, but considering all the way from the initial spray to the dry down, I have to go with Dearest Rebel Vanilla as number one. I was gonna pick the Tempting Peach as number two, but I'm not so much of a fan of the dry down as I am with Dearest Graceful Hydrangea, so that one gets number two, and number three goes to Tempting Peach. By the way, this is going to last you probably about 6 hours, so it has a decent longevity. And judging from the strongest to the weakest for the project collection. The strongest is Graceful Hydrangea, then Rebel Vanilla, and then Tempting Peach. Moving along, I did want to show you guys that they have YSL Libre Berry Crush. I already did a review on this already. Guys, tell me why. I seen this out of the corner of my eye and thought somebody was staring at me the whole time I was just looking at these perfumes. Okay. So they have some new hair perfume by Pureology called Love Luster. They did not have the tester of that, so I didn't get to try it. Behind me was a display of Polite Society. I was trying to see what this was a tester of, and my goodness, people use this up. It is a moisturizing glaze mist, and they had a couple of different makeup items on there. So I wanted to try a Balinese coconut because people in my comment section were saying that this is what Bath & Body Works was trying to dupe with Eau de Coconut. I would say that this is spot on. I know someone said, Leah Janae said it was a dupe for it, but I mean, it's no offense, guys. I just don't listen to other influencers when they say something is a dupe of what, or I don't know. I just like to smell things for myself, but thanks for the heads up. By the way, if you really like that fragrance, Nest has an EDP version of Balinese coconut. It looks like Ralph Lauren Romance has a new hair and body mist for $40. My goodness. I did a review on the new Coach fragrance, so it looks like they have new duo sets. I'm not a fan of that Coach Gold. I smelled it before. If you like mineral scents, you may like that. And speaking of mineral scents, Lake and Skye has come out with two new fragrances, which is 1111 and 1111 Moon. I think I'm saying that correctly. This smells like nail polish. I'm not gonna lie. Like when you just open up it and it has that strong scent, that is what this one is giving, with like a very strong mineral scent. That is the best way that I can describe this. So this was definitely not for me. On the other hand, 1111 Moon was more sweeter, even though it still had the mineral vibes to it. I would say the dry down was way different. So 1111 was more linear, and this one has like a warm sandalwood on the dry down. Nevertheless, I did not like either one of these, so it's a pass for me. I don't know about this brand called Each and Every. It was at the bottom of the shelf, like somewhere near the back, but they have body mist and matching deodorants. Tree Hut has a couple of new scents, so I know for sure I went over Golden Vanilla in my Target video, but my gosh, I did not see this foaming gel wash. Look how glittery that is. I can only imagine how the shower is going to look. I wonder why they decided to change their logo. It's definitely screaming the 70s. This is how their body scrub looks. Like I said, plenty of shimmer. For the second scent is Violet Victory, which I can't remember if I talked about in my Target walkthrough, but this has plenty of shimmer in it. I would say that I didn't think I was gonna like this because I'm kind of iffy with Violet, but this turned out to be really nice. I love this sweet vanilla orchid scent. For the next one is Sugar Spirit. Now this one did not have shimmer in the gel wash, but it did in the body scrub. I wasn't a fan of this scent because I feel like it was too iris forward, and I don't know, it was just way too floral for me in my opinion. This collection does have the shaving oil with it, and the last one is Twinkling Tulip. Now this one does have shimmer in the foaming gel wash. I was definitely not a fan of this one because I hate the juniper berry note in anything, so was a complete pass for me on the last one. I went over the new Pacifica fragrances in Walmart for their body mist. Well, you can find the hair perfumes at Ulta. If you're curious how they smell and your Walmart didn't get them yet, you can find it here, and it's going for $14. For the last items, this popular hair accessory brand has new hair perfume in Oak and Amber, Rustic Vanilla, and the last one is Tula Rose. Okay guys, stay warm. Thank you for watching, and as always, have fun, stay blessed, and happy shopping.